Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Testing. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Okay, so you can hear that one. Testing. So you can hear. Yesterday, for some reason, sometimes you cannot hear me. I think it's when I plug in the mic after going live. But what's up, y'all? We are live. Please hit the like, subscribe. I'm just pulling up the content for y'all. Let's see, this is the ones. 81. Yep. So I told myself that I was going to remember my library card number. And it's like, I think it's like 15, 10 or 15. Let me see. Should be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 numbers. But I'm like, if our ancestors, right, like people before technology could remember numbers, they could passwords, all kinds of stuff. They were arithmetics, what do you call mathematicians. So if they can remember all of that, why can't I remember a simple 14, 15 digit library card number? And so that's what I did. I memorized my library card number. And so now I don't need my library card to log into the system. Okay? Use the brain. We have computers all up in here. This is why we're able to learn the languages we have been practicing. So please, I encourage all of you, whatever it is you think, dang, I can't remember that. I can't do that because I ain't gonna remember. Like numbers in your contact phones. Start trying to remember. Start with the important numbers and start, memorizing the people in your contacts, their numbers. And I get it, numbers change, but for the ones that have been consistently the same, make it a make it a a thing to try and do. That's all I'm saying. All right, let me share my screen. We are on Capitulo 2 of Unidad 2. Y Lección 7. Okay. So, capítulo 2, counting in currency. We did 5 y 6. So, 7. Lunes is 8. Martes 9. Y miércoles. Hold up. Are we supposed to be? Put that back. Let me see. Oh, are we on 4 y 6? 7, 8, 9. We're supposed to be on miércoles por we're supposed to be on 9 por miércoles. Let's see. Siete. Oh, okay. I think I jumped ahead of myself a little bit. And that's why I have a schedule.
When the situation is formal, use
A comprar uno.
to say, would you like to buy one?
Le gustaría, would you, comprar uno, like, would you like, comprar, to buy, uno, one. Le gustaría comprar uno. I'm glad we're moving toward I feel like we've learned this a little bit. The haría part, would. But we should practice. I'll practice these after the 100-day challenge. I'll practice a lot of these, for our verbs and stuff, like how to conjugate them, past tense, present tense, so that we can move on to the next 100 days, feeling confident, feeling good about those extra little things. Give me 1 second. Because I know I'm gonna have to write some stuff down. Okay.
Here's how you would say, to like.
Gustar.
Gustar.
In Spanish, you don't usually need to use personal subject pronouns because the verb ending tells who you are talking about. However, in verbs such as
Gustar.
to like, we need to accompany the verb with an object pronoun. For example,
A mí. Me gusta.
I like.
A él. Ella. Le gusta.
He, she likes.
A ti. Te gusta.
You like informal, and so on.
Okay, so these are called object pronouns. Me, él, ella, a, él, le, she likes, te, a ti, or te. That is a subject pronoun. They accompany the noun. They accompany the verb. Did they say, okay, subject pronouns because the verb ending tells who you are talking about? And it's informal. You like informal? Okay.
When speaking in a formal context, use
Le gusta.
to say, you like.
Le gusta. You like. Le. You, like you. And this again is an object pronoun.
To say, you would like. Formally, you can say,
Le gustaría.
I hope they go into depth about this, but I'm just going to put on here would, like, gustaría. And notice that E has a tilde.
do you remember how to say, you would like, in a formal setting?
Le gustaría. Oh no. Let me see.
Le gustaría.
Yes, le gustaría. Le. So it doesn't look like they're going to yet. I don't know. But if they don't, we can look it up. Let's see what they say next slide.
Here's a good question. How would you say, would you like, in a formal situation?
Le gustaría.
Le gustaría.
Okay, so no, they're not going to. I'm going to ask, would the word would in Spanish? Okay, so the word would in Spanish is quería. And here is the AI overview for the definition. Would in Spanish is usually expressed using the conditional tense formed by adding endings like ia, ias, ia, or iamos, or ias, which is the Spanish, or ian to the infinitive of the verb. Hablaría, for I would speak, or the phrases like me gustaría, I would like, or quería, I would want. And quería has a double R. So it's that ending that comes and is accompanied with the object pronoun that comes with the verb that is attached to the ending of the verb. Okay? So Ria is not, I thought it would be Ria, R-I-A, pero es Ia, the I and the A. In English, I and A. So if you would say, I would eat, yo comería is what I'm assuming that would be. So I think this is really significant, is to really have like a lesson on that one. On I. Okay.
Here's how to say, to buy.
Comprar.
Comprar.
Let's hear that again.
Comprar.
Comprar.
Now, how do you say, to buy?
Comprar.
Comprar.
Do you remember how to say, you would like, in a formal setting?
Le. Que.
Le gustaría.
Oh, le gustaría. I done forgot gusta. See, it threw me off with the would. Le gustaría. Le gustaría. And le is throwing me off too. Why is it not like tú? I know I don't want to hold up too much time, looking up everything, but certain things really strike my curiosity. Le in Spanish. Le is another way to say you. So yes, different ways to say you in Spanish are usted, le, te, ustedes, vosotros, y yeah, vosotros. I thought that was for we. But usted, le, te, and ustedes. Ustedes, I know, is the formal way to say you. Te is informal. You. Le, let me put when to use le in Spanish. Le is in directive object pronoun meaning to or for him, her, it. And it's considered formal to show who receives something or is affected by the action. Okay. Especially with verbs like gustar, to please, where it clarifies the recipient. It pleases him. It's placed before the verb, often repeated with a plus the person for emphasis. Le doy un libro. Okay. In Spanish, le is used as an indirect object pronoun, meaning it usually indicates to whom or for whom an action is done, to whom or for whom. Would you like? So the act of liking is for you. Okay, got it. Le gustaría.
Now, how do you say to buy?
Comprar.
Comprar.
Now, can you figure out how to say, would you like to buy? In a formal situation.
Le gustaría comprar.
¿Le gustaría comprar?
Let's see if you know the formal way to say, would you like to buy one?
Le gustaría comprar uno.
¿Le gusta comprar uno?
Le gustaría comprar uno.
Here is how you would say, shoe.
Zapato.
Zapato. The Z for what I know to be a Z in Espanol, zeta, makes the S sound. So like the soft Z, hard C sound. Zeta, zeta. Zapatos.
How do you say shoe?
Zapatos.
Zapato.
Or zapato. Not plural, singular.
Based on what you already know, how would you say these shoes?
Estos zapatos.
Estos zapatos.
Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Okay, so I remember these. I like these. And remember this? This stays here. This stays here. In this, which is singular, plural version, these, estos. Okay? That's the only way I'm able to remember that. Or is it estas? Estes. And then those. I have to write this down every time. Okay.
Okay, now try to say to see.
Ser o ver.
Ver.
Muy bien. Ver. And I know this one, but I'm going to write it down anyway.
Let's keep it formal. How do you think you would say, would you like to see these shoes?
Le gustaría ver estos zapatos. ¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
Ay, I said, y'all, I'm about to cry. Ugh. ¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
Listen and repeat the following,
Me gustaría.
which means, I would like.
Me gustaría. I would like. Me gustaría. Me, I would like.
Nice. Now practice saying, I would like.
Me gustaría.
Me gustaría.
Now let's learn those.
Esos.
Es. Oh. I almost messed up, y'all. These is estos. Those. Esos. So these, which is plural, the plural form of this is estos. The plural form, those, which is them, right? Those over there, or those is esos. That can be a little confusing. These and those. Estos is these. Esos, note, esos is those.
Try to say those.
Esos.
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 Okay, now try to say please.
Por favor.
Por favor.
Is the proper way to say, no, I would like to see those shoes, please.
No. Me gustaría ver yo esos zapatos, por favor.
No. Me gusta esos zapatos, por
Okay.
favor.
So it's not bello. I see. To see. No, me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor. Okay.
In a formal setting, how would you say, would you like to see these shoes?
¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
¿Le gustaría ver esos?
¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
How do you say, no, I would like to see those shoes, please?
No, me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor.
No. Me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor.
Listen to the informal way to say, you would like.
¿Te gustaría?
¿Te gustaría? You would like?
What's the casual way to say, you would like?
¿Le gustaría?
¿Te gustaría?
Gustaría. Whoa. I thought le gustaría. They got le gustaría and te gustaría. So I'm going to have to say versus te would like, gustaría, te versus te. Le versus te. Because they both equal you. Oh boy.
Here's how to say T-shirt.
Camiseta,
Camiseta.
Let's hear that again.
camiseta,
Camiseta. I feel like camiseta is just shirt, but I guess it's t-shirt. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I want to see le versus in Spanish. In Spanish, te is for informal you. Tú, okay, is an object, while le is for formal you. There we go. So informal is te, which is a running theme. The te, tú, right? So informal, and formal. Okay. Camiseta, t-shirt.
Okay, now try to say T-shirt.
Camiseta.
camiseta,
Speaking informally, do you know how to say, would you like to buy this T-shirt?
Informally. ¿Te gustaría comprar este, camiseta?
¿Te gustaría comprar esta camiseta?
Esta. Yo, I messed that one up. Esta camiseta. So now I have to go back. So I like to go back just to verify esta versus esta. Okay. Esta with an accent means it is. We know that. Whereas esta means this one, this. Okay. Okay. So esta with a tilde means it is. We remember that because we have to use that when we're referring to like locations and weather. Or locations and more permanent states of being. Where está without the tilde is this, like this one. Pero is it confusing for Spanish speakers to know which one you're talking about? I feel like obviously context matters, but is there ever an instance where people get confused, especially when they hear it being used by a non-Spanish speaker?
In a formal setting, how would you say, would you like to see these shoes?
Is a formal setting. Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
¿Le gustaría ver estos zapatos?
How do you say, no, I would like to see those shoes, please?
No, me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor.
No, me gustaría ver esos zapatos, por favor.
No, me gusta ver estos zapatos, por favor.
What's the informal way to say, would you like to buy this T-shirt?
Informal. ¿Te gustaría comprar esta Camiseta.
¿Te gustaría comprar esta camiseta?
Camiseta. ¿Te gustaría comprar esta camiseta? Camiseta. Camiseta.
Now, let's learn how to say that.
S,
Este.
Listen closely one more time.
S,
Ese. And we learned ese in one of our previous lecciones.
Let's see if you can say that.
Ese.
S,
Like adjectives and other describing words in Spanish, this, that, these, and those also need to agree with the gender of the noun they describe. Remember that for the following slide.
Oh, this is going to be something else, y'all. Remembering this, that, these, and those. Because in English, they are very difficult, I can imagine, for non-English speakers. Okay.
Now, can you figure out the best way to say that t-shirt?
Este con mi camiseta.
esa camiseta.
Esa. I forgot to make it. Oh, maybe the same thing happened. Okay. This is este. Pero they was using it with camiseta, which made it become esta. So its original form is este. Este. Okay, got it. Ese. Let me put eso. Ese. Esa. Esa is feminine. So then the question becomes, do they change it? Does it stay ese? Is it like considered a naturally masculine word?
How do you say shoe?
Zapatos. Zapato.
Zapato.
Do you remember how to say these shoes?
So zapato is masculine. So these would be pause. Estos. And then we keep it masculine because shoes is masculine. So estos zapatos.
Estos zapatos.
I get it now.
Nice. Now practice saying I would like.
Me gustaría.
Me gustaría.
Try to say those.
Me gustaría eso. Oh, esos.
Esos.
What's the casual way to say you would like?
¿Te gustaría?
¿Te gustaría?
Okay, now try to say t-shirt.
Camiseta.
Camiseta.
Let's see if you can say that.
Uh, hold on. Let me pause. That. Ese.
S.
Yes.
Try to say that t-shirt.
Ese camiseta.
Esa camiseta.
Esa. Lo siento. Esa. All right, y'all. That is it. I have to take this call. So I have to jump off really quickly. But I hope you enjoyed this live. We are on our way. We have 2 more lessons and then some activities to help us try to, maintain and hold on to the information we just learned. So I will see you guys. Did I schedule for Saturday? I did not schedule a lesson for Saturday. So we'll reconvene on lunes. All right. Hasta luego. I also am hopeful, but I'm not making any promises for tomorrow to be movie night. Okay. Let's hope for the best. Okay. Adios.